Hi everyone. So today in this video I am talking about one of the interest topic that is nothing but three agenda we are discussing today. So first one is that introduction to Java. Means we learn in this topic that what is Java, how does Java works, then what is the history of Java, etc etc. Then next one I am going to discuss about that is how to install Java JDK. Okay, and the third agenda that that is installing Eclipse editor for Java. So whenever we are writing any code on Java language, then obviously we'll use one editor. So in our today's topic I am going to discuss about that. We are going to cover that how to download the Eclipse editor for Java. So these are the three important agenda for our today's topic, and also this is very interesting for our future, as if you are working on Selenium or if you are working on automations or if you are a Java developer, then obviously you should know all this topic very carefully. Okay, so first first go to the first agenda, that is introduction to Java. So basically first we have to know that basically what is Java. So what is Java? So Java is a programming language. As we all know that Java is a powerful programming language. Apart from that, Java is, we can say that Java is a high level language, Java is a robust language, Java is a simple language, Java is an object oriented language, Java is a portable language, Java is a platform independent language, then Java is secured language, Java is robust language, interpreted language, multi-threaded language. So lots of types are there for Java. Okay, so first, what is Java? So Java is a powerful programming language. Java is a object oriented language. Java is a platform independent language. Java is a high performance language. Java is a interpreted language. Java is distributed language. Java is multi-threaded language. So these all things are support in Java. So these all are support in Java. Okay, so these are the basic things of Java. So what is Java? So Java is a programming language. Java is a high level, or we can say that Java is a powerful programming language. Okay. Now coming to the next one is that how Java works. How Java works. So now let's see this diagram. So how does Java work? First, Java compiles source code to bytecode. Then it's interpreted to the machine code. So first it is the source code, then it's compiled, then it's come to the bytecode, then after bytecode it's interpreted, then come to the machine code. That means we can say that Java is also a compiled language and Java is also an interpreted language, because Java compiles source code to bytecode, then bytecode to machine code. It's interpreted bytecode to machine code. So now how Java works? So Java is compiled into bytecode, then it is interpreted to machine code. Okay. So these are the one important question, that is how Java works. Now, next one is that as we are learning Java, then two things that we have to remember, that one is the JDK and another is the JRE. So what do you mean by JDK? We all heard these two terms, right? JDK and JRE. So basically JDK, the full form of JDK is the Java Development Kit. JDK, the full form is Java Development Kit. So what is JDK? So JDK is collections of tool which is used for developing and running Java programs. So whenever we are developing and running any kinds of Java program, then JDK acts as a collections of tool. So JDK is a collections of tools used for developing and running a Java program. And what is the JRE? So JRE means Java Runtime Environment. Java Runtime Environment. So how the GRE works, or what is GRE? So GRE helps in executing programs developed in Java. So whatever programs we develop based upon Java language, GRE helps to execute those programs. So GRE helps in executing programs that is developed in Java. So these are the JDK and GRE. So now we are very much clear about that. What is Java? Then how Java works? Then what do you mean by JDK and what do you mean by JRE? Now I am telling you one important thing is that is the history of Java. That is the history of Java. Okay. So history of Java. Now, so basically Java was developed by Sun Microsystem. Sun Microsystem. Java was developed by Sun Microsystem. Okay. Now, just listen me very carefully. Okay. So basically the history of Java is very interesting. And Java was designed for interactive televisions. So firstly, Java was developed or designed for interactive television, but it was too advanced technology for the digital cable television industries at that time. Okay, so if we talked about the history of Java, then the history of Java start with the green teams. Green teams means who developed the Java, means Java team members. Okay, so green teams. I am writing it green teams. So who are the green teams? The Java developer who developed the Java or the Java team members are known as green team. Okay, so basically this green team initiated this project to develop a language for digital devices. Okay, so basically this green team initiated one project to develop a language for digital devices like televisions, or we can say set-top box. Okay, so these are the first history that why Java is came to our picture. Okay, now listen very carefully. Now, three men, okay, or three person. One is James Gosling. We all heard this name, Gosling. James Gosling. Then Mike Sheridan. And the third person is that Patrick Norton. Patrick Norton. Okay, so these three members basically initiated this Java language project. James Gosling, Mike Sheridan and Patrick Norton. Basically these 3% initiated the Java language project in the year of 1991. Okay, and I talked about that green teams. So these three members team is the green teams. Got it? So these three members of the Sun Microsystem engineers. So these three members of the these three members worked on Sun Microsystem. So these three, James Gosling, Mike Sheridan and Patrick Norton, worked on Sun Microsystem company. And these three members team is known as green teams. So these 3% introduced the Java in 1991. So they initiated the Java language project in 1991. Okay. Now, so as I have already talked to you that initially Java was designed for small embedded system in electronics appliances like television, set-top box. Okay, so firstly it was called as first the name of Java. First, this name was not there. So from the very beginning, when the Java was introduced, so that time Java name is not there. So what was the name? So the name was that Green Talk. The name was that Green Talk, right? The name was that Green Talk, and it was named by James Gosselin. James Gosselin. Okay, so Green Talk, and the file extension was that .gt. Like for PDF we use .pdf. Text we use the extension .txt. For any image the extension used that like .png, like that. So Green Talk, when the James Gosselin introduced that, the extension was that .gt. Okay, then after that it was called as Oak. Okay, so after that it was called as Oak. So after Green Talk it was called as Oak. Okay, then so what is Oak, or why this name? Why the Java named as Oak? So basically oak is a tree. Oak is a tree. So Java, the name Java is an island in Indonesia. So Java is an island in Indonesia where the first coffee was produced. Okay, and it was called as Java coffee. So Java means, so Java basically it's a Indonesian island. Okay, and where the first coffee was produced. So the name is Java coffee, right? Then the story is that like James Gosselin was having a cup of coffee nearby his office. Okay, so James Gosselin, then he chose this name as Java. So how that Java names comes to our picture, or why we selected this name as Java? Because James Gosselin was taking one cup of coffee, okay, in his office, and then he named this technology as a Java. So basically Java is an island in Indonesia where the first coffee was produced, so that's why it is called as a Java coffee. And Java name was chosen by James Gosselin while having a cup of coffee nearby his office. Okay, so initially developed by James Gosselin at Sun Microsystem. Okay, so in 1991, then after day by day, in 1995 they first named this technology name as Java. In 1995, okay, then some JDK version was released like JDK 1.0. Then after that JDK 1.0, it was released in 1996. Then JDK 1.1, it was released on 1997. Then like that, one by one, so all the version is coming to our picture day by day. Okay, so this is the history of Java. This is the history of Java. Okay, so now introduction to Java is totally clear to us, that what is Java, then what is the history of Java, how does Java works, then what is JDK, what is JRE, etc, etc. Now coming to the next one is that installing Java JDK, or how we can install the Java JDK in our system. Okay, so let's start this topic, installing Java JDK. Now first whenever we are want to install the Java JDK, then first go to the command prompt. Go to the command prompt and write like that Java space minus or hyphen version. So here for my system Java version 19.0.2 is installed already. But in your case, in your system, if the Java is not already installed, then it is so something that Java is not installed in your system. Okay. So first we have to check that in our system Java is installed or not. So if just suppose Java is not installed in our system, then what to do? Then first go to your Google Chrome and just type Java JDK download, and after that go to that www.oracle.com sites, go to Java downloads. So I'm now coming to that oracle.com site, and here we can see that Java 20, Java 17 available now. So as per your requirement, you can choose any one of that. Okay. So if we want to install the Java JDK in our system, then we have to click on that Java JDK 20, or if you want to install Java JDK 17, then just click on that. Now, as per your operating system, if your system is Linux, or if your system is macOS, or if your system is Windows, so as per your choice, you have to select. So as I am working on Windows, I am go to the Windows. If you are working on macOS, then you have to go to the macOS and you have to install that tar file. Okay, or you can install any one of that, or .dmg file, or that tar.gz file. So so you can easily install that anyone. So you can install that 64 compressed archive. Okay, so this one you can easily install. Now as I am working on Windows, then for Windows I will go and I'll install that 64 installer, that is bin.exe. So this file we have to install. So first download that. So clicking on that, now it's downloading. So I am cancelling it because I have already installed, as you have seen that. So Java version 19, so 19 version I have already installed. Now after installing that, so we have to just go to that folder, download folder. So let's say this is the download folder, and we can see that Java JDK is there. Now we have to double click on that. So I'm double clicking on that. Now we have to click on yes, then next, then finish. So very simple process. Okay, so you can easily do that, no issues on that. So I am clicking it off now. Fine. So now then Java will be installed. Now after Java installing, we have to do some configuration. Now how can I do that configuration? Go to your Windows search and type here edit environment variables. Edit environment variables, or you can just type here edit system environment variables. Edit the system environment variables. Now clicking on that. Now this system properties models will comes up. Now clicking on that environment variables, clicking on that environment variables. Okay, now here in that under that system variables, we have to add one system variables, right? So we have to go and add. So we have to clicking on that new, and here we have to just write all the capital letter Java underscore home. Okay, so all will be the capital letter Java underscore home. So that will be the variable name, and then variable value. So what would be the variable value? For that we have to go, as we have already installed our Java JDK, then we have to go to our C drive and go to our program files. So on that program files, already after installing the Java, JDK, you can see one folder like this called Java. So we have to go to the Java, then JDK 19, and then we have to copy that folder. I mean, we have to copy that path of that JDK 19. So we have to copy that path. I am copying it, and thus we have to paste it on that variable value. Again, I am repeating, how can we get that variable value? So after installing or after downloading the Java JDK, then after installing the Java JDK, one folder will be there on the C drive program files, that is called Java. So whatever Java version you have downloaded, that will be so. So if you are downloading or installing the JDK 20, then it will show JDK 20. So so we have to go to that JDK 19 folder, and we have to copy that path from the header. Okay, we have to copy that path, and simply we have to paste it on that variable value. Okay, then so as already I have that Java home, so you can see that. Then we have to simply click on that OK. So whenever it will done, now second step, that is under that system variables, you will be seeing one variable, that is the path. So we have to double click on that. So you can see that one path, naming path is there. See, so this is the path. So we have to go to that path, and in that path variable, we have to add one path. So what path we have to add? Again, so go to the C drive program files, then go to the Java, then go to the JDK 19, or it may be JDK 17, JDK 20 as per your downloaded files. Go to that JDK, then go to that bin folder. Go to that bin folder, and now copy the whole path from the header. See, program file Java JDK 19, then bin. So now control. So we are copying it. So I'm copying it. So copy it and just simply paste it on that edit environment variable. Okay. So I have already there. So you can see that I have already there. So I have not again pasting it. Okay. Now after that, clicking on that OK, OK, and again OK. So everything is done. So everything is done. So all the Java setup is done. Now after everything, then you have to go to your command prompt, and then you have to write the same command, that is Java space -version. Hit enter. Then you will be show some Java version like this. So as I have downloaded or I have installed the JDK 19, so that's why the Java version is showing that 19.0.2. In your case, it will be showing Java version 20 or maybe 16 or maybe 17 as per your downloaded choice. Okay. So now Java downloaded or JDK, how to install the JDK part is done. So this is done. Installing Java JDK is completed. Okay guys. So if you still have any doubt, please let me know. Please comment me. I will be available for solve your problem. No issues. Now coming to next one is that is the installing Eclipse editor for Java. So first we have to know that what is Eclipse. So basically Eclipse is an editor where we will write our Java program. Okay, so for writing and running the Java program, we will be using the Eclipse editor. Now how to install or how to download that Eclipse editor for Java? Again, go to the Google and just write download Eclipse. Download Eclipse. So after that, so you can see that www.eclipse.org. Go to that folder or go to that link. So now, so after that, so you will be seeing something like that. So you can directly download that. But my suggestion is that first go to the download package. Why? I am telling you. Why I am go to the download package? I mean, apart from that downloading button. So my suggestion is that go to the download package. So I'm clicking on the download package. Now on that download package, you can see lots of things here like Eclipse IDE for Java developer, Eclipse IDE for enterprise Java and web developers, Eclipse IDE for C++ developer, Eclipse IDE for Eclipse commutators, Eclipse IDE for PHP developers, Eclipse IDE for Java and DSL developers. So lots of developer editors are there. But what is our requirement? So our requirement is that we have to install in the Eclipse editor for Java. So that's why we will simply choose that Eclipse IDE for Java developer. Now here we can see that we can download it from for Windows, for Mac, for Linux. So as I am using the Windows, so then I will clicking on that. So if you are using on Mac, then you have to clicking on that. If you are using Linux, then you have to clicking on that. So now I am clicking on that Windows 8664. See, so I'm just clicking on that. Now coming to that page. Okay, now I can download that button. I can directly clicking on the download button, or I can clicking on that file .zip file. So as per your choice. So now I am clicking on the download button. Now you can see that it's starting the downloading. So I am cancelling it because I have already it. I am cancel it. So whenever it will be downloaded, then simply you have to unzip it. Okay. So after that, you can see that one installer file or .exe file you can see. Okay, you will be seeing some .exe file. You have to double click on that and simply you have to install that. So it will take some time to install. So whenever it will be installed, then you have to open that Eclipse. So you have to open that Eclipse. So first time whenever you will be open that Eclipse, so then you can see that this kinds of page. So this is the Eclipse editor page. Okay. So you can easily download that. You can easily install that. Installing is a very simple process. Just you have to click on next. Then it will take some time to installing all the Eclipse related package. And after that, we have to click on that finish. Then your Eclipse will be downloaded, and that will be the for Java developer. Okay. So now after Eclipse downloading, then you can simply open that Eclipse. Okay. So you can see these kinds of page now. So now we are complete, or we are done our third agenda, that is installing Eclipse editor for Java. So that is for today's. So we have completed these 3 agendas. So if you have any doubt, please comment me. Okay, if you guys like my video, one thumbs up. If you please share this video to your nearest friends and subscribe to my channel EduPaat and stay with me. So in my next videos, I will be seeing you that how can we create our first Java project on Eclipse. So see you in the next videos with this topic. Thank you.